Let me begin with a famous thought. Those who do not learn history are doomed to repeat it. I welcome you to a short review of My Little Pony Make Your Mark. I am really excited about what I saw and I can't wait for the whole animated series because there's a lot to look forward to, but one step at a time. Before the release, many people complained about the animation and the plastic graphic style. I was one of those people, but I didn't make a video about it for one reason. I was of a similar opinion before the release of Tell Your Tale, which ultimately turned out great. Is it the same with Make Your Mark? You'll find out in a second. Speaking of the graphic style and its accuracy, it stands on the level of a cinema movie most of the time. Let the fur be an example, which is still very detailed. There are some more plastic moments here, but thankfully they are rare. Unfortunately, the animation is a bit worse here. I don't want to say that it's awful all the time, especially since after a few minutes it's easy to get used to it and stop paying attention to the imperfections, although occasionally there are more significant frame drops and underdevelopment in the animation itself. Budget cuts are evident in this aspect. Let's talk about the songs for a moment. There were plenty of them in a new generation, but unfortunately in Make Your Mark there is almost none. Fortunately, when they are awesome. Speaking of the plot, I must apologize in advance if a spoiler slips out. However, in my defense I will say that the film's description practically describes the entire story from beginning to end. The film's beginning is a short introduction and summary of information from a new generation. People who haven't seen the movie won't feel that they've missed anything. Almost every pony hero has some problem they face, except for Izzy and Pip, they are just themselves. Sunny doesn't have complete control over Alicon's power, which lives its own life. He's just tending to a strange find, and what about Zip? In a way, she is the main character of this movie. She struggles with her destiny as the future queen of the Pegasi and her own identity. Magic slowly and inexorably begins to fade away. Again, why? Are the Earth ponies behind this? Could it be that the crystal have been damaged? Or is something else behind all of this? Zip, who was the first to notice something was wrong, launched her investigation to find answers. The animation creators do not forget for whom they are making it. For little girls of course, but they realize that most viewers are bronies with years of experience with the series. Creators ask the same questions that we asked before and after the release of the new generation, and they've added a few new ones. I treat it all as a promise of answers to be fulfilled in the future. By the way, I felt goosebumps at one point that heralded the arrival of two not necessarily good old friends from Generation 4. And that ending, holy it was a grand reveal. The series promises to be exciting. To sum up, despite having a lower budget, the creators didn't play around with half measures. They thought through everything and wisely distributed the money between the most important things. Make Your Mark may not win an Oscar in the animation genre, but it certainly won my heart. It's a short story that I believe everyone in fandom will enjoy. I recommend it and look forward to more.